Yeah, I mean, we made it hard on ourselves at the end of the game, but we played really well. I thought we played good hockey for 60 minutes tonight. Obviously taking those penalties at the end, some dumb penalties, and then giving up a breakaway there at the end on that 6-on-5. But it's good for us to finish the game out, be able to get a win, and learn those lessons on how to win. When you get a W instead of being on the losing end of it.
How would you address special teams this weekend as a whole? I mean, 100% on the kill.
Yeah, 0% on the power play, 100% on the kill. I got to do a better job with the power play. It wasn't good enough this weekend, and that's on me, and I got to do a better job with it. But Coach Brown did a fantastic job with the PK. It was lights out, and obviously your best penalty killer's got to be your goalie, and Rads was great all weekend, and I thought they had a really good game plan. They executed it and got great goaltending.
Kind of went into picking Radomski for back-to-back nights.
Yeah, I don't know. We debated it a lot, right? Because I think all three of our goalies are really good, and I think any of them can play on any given night. I just felt like, Rads had played really well. He made some really key saves at key moments to be able to keep it 1-1 and give us a tie last night. I just felt like to see him, he earned the opportunity to be able to go back-to-back. And, sometimes you make that decision, it works out. Sometimes it doesn't. Fortunate for us, it did. And, he was spectacular tonight.
Any previous experience with Atlantic hockey given him kind of an edge up?
Not really, just more evaluation. Obviously his experience does come into it in the sense of, just playing collegiately and things like that, and knowing that he's a professional in the way that he handles himself and the way he carries himself. I knew that, his body was going to be ready to play that back-to-back night, but, nothing really in terms of the Atlantic hockey piece, but he was great all weekend and, was the leader of our team.
What did you see from your defense in the first two periods holding AIC to 11 shots on goal?
The big thing about it is we were transitioning the puck really well. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing. When they don't have the puck on, when the other team doesn't have the puck on their stick, they're not going to get any shots, and we did a really nice job of controlling play, and they're the pulse of the team. I mean, TJ Lloyd he's a pretty special player. I didn't realize how good he was until watching him play this weekend, and Garrett Pike, and Arvils Bergmanis, the way he can move, and Marcus Komels, and Carl's taking a nice step forward, and AJ McCauley's going to be a nice player, and then X having to jump in, and first thing he gets out there, he's got a 3-on-1, and he's got to get his body in front of it and be able to break up the play. I think the D's the pulse of the team, and they did a great job of leading the way again tonight.
You mentioned the D being the pulse of the team. It seemed like pretty much every guy that you listed was also fairly active in the offense. You saw Pike and Lloyd and everybody get involved. Is there something that kind of changed from last year to this year to get more offensive from your Blue Liners?
I think it's a little personnel, and then I would also just say, I think we know that for us as a group, we have to generate offense with activation of our back end, and I think we have the right guys to be able to do that. I think we also have the forward group that's willing to work and play both sides of it and not cheat it. So when you have that combination, you can have your D be a little bit more active, and they're good offensive players. I mean, I was looking at the stats, TJ having 5 shots on goal, and I'm sure Pike was up there as well. So it's nice to have that flexibility with the back end.
And regardless, like you said at the top, team kind of made it harder for themselves.
Yeah.
Towards the end of it, but still came away with the win. Harry had a big block. AIC had that forward that sunk deep.
Yep.
How did you see the team really come together, stick it out, and get the win?
Those teams going to work. I mean, we may not always make the right decisions, the right plays, but we're going to work our way through it. And we did that at the end of the game. Sometimes it's not pretty, but you just got to find a way to be able to block shots, to make sacrifices, to make exits, and the guys did that. And kudos to them. I think this group's it's a pretty remarkable group. So I'm excited to continue and see it. I'm glad they got rewarded this weekend. Because I think they earned this win tonight, and I think there's big things ahead of them, and I'm looking forward to just being a part of it. Thanks.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. I mean, the puck kind of just found me there, but I was able to give a nice fake. But I feel like that one was more credit to Nielsen and Nix there. They did all the work. Puck kind of just found my stick, but I'll take it for sure.
What was it like to just score your first official goal back in Fairbanks? Because obviously, played juniors here.
No, it was awesome. Obviously, I came back for a reason. I love it up here, so it felt good to get that one off my back. I was definitely a little frustrated after last night, so that one felt nice.
As a forward, you know, getting the first one, open the floodgates, monkey off the bat, all those cliches. You know, what are you gonna bring to the offense this year? I'm
kind of just taking it day by day. Kind of what Coach was saying earlier, just focusing on not only offense but defense too. I haven't played center the last 3 years. I was a wing in Minnesota, so just kind of learning every day in practice how to help out defensively, talking with our defense, and then kind of working on my transition game, able to go straight from defense to offense. And I feel like we're getting better every day.
And you're a big part of special teams, obviously. Probably not the way you would want your weekend stats to be, but you went 100% on the kill.
Yeah, kind of mixed feelings there. Coach was talking about it a little bit, but obviously we're super happy with the kill, and then I feel like every team's kind of like that in the power play early in the season. You just got to gel together playing with new guys, so we'll figure it out for sure. Just got to work at that.
And, you know, first road trip of the season upcoming. You know, you got a smile on your face. What are you looking forward to?
I'm just excited, you know, getting back. My whole family's going. I got like 20 people come to the game, but obviously got to have to keep emotions in check. I've never played St. Thomas in an actual game, so it'll be fun. They kind of got a revamped team this year, so they're going to come hard for sure. They came off 2 losses this weekend, so they're going to be looking to bounce back. We just got to keep this momentum going.
What does it mean to play back in your home state?
Means a lot. I mean, I did it for the last 3 years, so it's kind of a new experience in college being up here, but I'm super excited to get back and play games in St. Paul and just see what that rink has to offer versus Mariucci, and then just, like I said, keeping my emotions in check, not getting too ahead of myself.
Perfect. Beauty.